Hey everyone, and thank you as always for joining me. Today I'm very excited to do my first Target Style challenge. Target has picked a few different people on YouTube to do style challenges and also to tell our own personal style stories. So this was definitely a challenge. It was pretty tough to take one item and create 4 different looks based on 4 moods and attitudes. Now I tried to create a nice range of different styles because my personal style is very simple and classic, just kind of no fuss, but every now and then I do like to venture into the sort of edgy side and maybe a little bit more sophisticated side, so I tried to give you guys 4 very different looks. I went with this black and white checkered shirt by Mossimo because it also seemed like a really standard piece that a lot of people might have in their closets. But of course the challenge was creating the 4 different looks with a shirt that's otherwise very casual and just simple. So this look definitely was one of my favorites because you guys know I like to stick with a more conservative vibe. So I went with a black and white color scheme to stay with that sophisticated look. Now there's a way to do this so that the buttons are not exposed. You just have to carefully tie it in a way that hides them. But this worked out perfectly with the stretchy skirt because it starts at my waist right where I've tied the shirt and it hits me at about mid-calf, making this a more grown-up chic look. This look was also really fun. Given the print on this shirt, I knew I had to tie it around my waist for one of the looks, and this vibe was perfect. This is sort of that Jared Leto look with that faux leather jacket, a graphic tee, and some denim. So for a little more edge, I added these booties with the 3 buckles on the sides, and I just love the way this Mossimo shirt looks draped around my waist, peeking out under that jacket. And of course, you could ditch the jacket and keep the shirt around your waist for when it gets a little chilly, or if it's super cold where you're at, you can always wear the shirt over your tee and layer with the jacket. And that's what I really love about this outfit. It's all about utility. I also wanted to create a look that was very simple because that's really what this button down is. The easiest thing you could do is wear it with a pair of denim cutoffs or jeans, and there are so many different footwear options for a look like this. You can go with a classic pair of like high top Converse or some combat boots, really anything for such a simple outfit. Finally, this was my other favorite look, the prep. I was trying to figure out another creative way to use the shirt, and this was just perfect. Layering with a sweater almost makes it look like a completely different shirt under there. It no longer looks like the casual checkered button down, and I just love the way the collar and the cuffs look peeking out of this dusty blush crew neck. And for that super prep look, I wore my black skirt and threw on my thigh-high socks and lace-up closed-toe wedges. So my first challenge is complete. 1 shirt, 4 different looks. So you guys can see that I used the shirt in different ways. I didn't just wear it and button it up and try to figure out different ways to style it. You have to think a little bit outside the box. So if you're getting a little bit tired of your wardrobe and you want to switch it up, just think of different ways that you could use an item, like tying the shirt around your waist or putting a sweater over it. It's just really simple things that you can do that can make a huge difference. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and of course if you had a favorite look, let me know down in the comments. I'll see you guys soon.